by Women on Wealth. I am Priyanka Bhatia, and it is an absolute privilege having you on this special Sunday morning for your financial success. So, warm welcome, Dhanashri, Deepika, Sweta, Ankita, Bhavna, Sarala, Preeti, Shruti, Shweta, Nishtha, Bhargavi, Neha. Okay, we have two Nehas, Deepika, Navpreet, everybody who's here. Surbhi, Pratiksha, Ashwini, Manish. I'm sure Manish might not be our woman, so you can rename yourself and let us know your name. So thank you for being here, everyone. You could be doing something else this Sunday morning, but you chose to be here. Demonstrates your commitment to your money life and your financial success. So over the next 90 minutes, we will give our best. So I am here with my team, Sheetal Gurung and Rutuja Bandi, and we're going to give our best together in this session and create value for you. And you make sure that you create value for your time, because these 90 minutes that you're spending with us, even that time, you wouldn't get back for your own life. So make sure that you take back a lot of value. And one of the ways to take back a lot of value is engagement. The more you will engage with us, the more you will gain. So type in ready if you're ready to engage, ready to learn and take your learning to the next level. Type in ready, everyone. Got it. Bhargavi, Dhanashri, Preeti, Neha, Shruti, Shweta, Napreet, everybody is ready. Got those hands. Pallavi and Nishtha, everybody got that. Thank you for sharing that you are ready. So a few guidelines before we begin. So the session will run for about 90 minutes. If you haven't informed your family that you're working on your financial success, I highly recommend you do, so that you have these 90 minutes free of distraction and full of focus. I trust you have pens and papers ready. Please take notes. This webinar can change your life. If you don't have pens and papers, I suggest you go and grab one right now. If you have any questions, keep them for the end. Note down your questions on your papers, and we're going to answer them towards the end. And the last and the first one that I shared, the more you engage, the more you will gain. So be ready, engaging and creating value for yourself. What you will learn in this webinar today. So 3 things. Number 1, what you will learn is inflation. Number 2, you're going to learn the 3 phases of wealth creation. And number 3, steps to create wealth. How do I do it? So these are the 3 things you will learn in this webinar with your full participation. And before you go on to learn these, let me share a bit about Women on Wealth. Women on Wealth is all about helping women take charge of their finances. We help women take charge of their finances. We run online financial training and coaching programs so that women can learn how they can manage their money and grow it effectively. We've now been operational for the last 10 years, and we have helped over 4,000 women. These women have become debt-free. They've come out of living paycheck to paycheck. They today save at least 25% more than they've ever saved. Many women have built their own investment portfolios. They've learned the methodology to pick their own investments and have invested their money without depending on their husband, father, broker. Some women have managed to buy their own properties. Some have managed to build their own businesses. Many today are recognized as the finance ministers of their house, and they are getting involved in major financial decision making in their families. So finance has majorly been a male domain in our families. And our intention at Women on Wealth is to make it gender free, because we truly believe that finance is a system. It is not a gender role anymore. It is not something that only men can do. People with high IQ, people with great maths, who are great with numbers, they can do it. No. Finance is a system. Every man, every woman can learn it. And like I was sharing with you, we run 6 training and coaching programs. So here they are. Number 1 is the Women on Wealth Money Gym course, also known as your personal finance blueprint. Today, you are in a special Sunday introduction to this course. So more details about this course will come up shortly. The second course is the Art of Picking Quality Stocks for Beginners. Third is Debt to Freedom Intensive. Fourth, Business Building Blueprint. Fifth, Kids and Money. Sixth, Premium One-on-One Coaching Services. So these are the 6 paid financial training and coaching programs that we run at Women on Wealth. Also, there are many free resources that you could use at Women on Wealth. So Tuesday, 10 a.m. live on our Facebook page, we run the decoding of the ET Wealth newspaper. Thursday, 10 a.m. live on our Facebook page, we run My Investment Mastery series. Friday, 10 a.m. live on our Facebook page, we run the decoding of the Economic Times newspaper. Friday, 5 p.m. on Zoom, we have the online money book club discussion. Sunday, 10 p.m. on Zoom, we have the candid community conversations. So these are all the free resources that you could use at Women on Wealth. For this, I highly recommend that you like and follow the Women on Wealth Facebook page, so that you can come for all these lives on our Facebook page, and you join the free money book club on Telegram, and show up for all the free Zoom sessions, which are discussions around money books. So these are the various platforms we are available on. So make sure you connect with us and stay connected for long enough, because wealth creation is a long, long journey. A little bit about me now. So if you ever thought that you need to be from a finance background to manage your finances, or you thought that you need to be great with maths, or you would have studied, you've done a CA or something like that, then I am from none of that background. I've never studied finance. I have been a journalist. So I've studied journalism in my post-graduation. So that's where my education has been. And I used to be a reporter with news agencies like the Press Trust of India, United News of India, where I had a great salary, which I used to spend on branded shoes, clothes, bags, because that's what I knew best. I always wanted to take charge, and I didn't know how to do that. And I got a big shock when one of my male colleagues ended up buying a property. He was at the same position as mine, same salary as mine, and he ended up buying a property while I had not even managed to save that much money. So that's where my quest to wealth began. And I thought the first person to take guidance from is my dad. And like any well-meaning man, he guided me towards traditional investments like the public provident fund, fixed deposits. I did those. And I realized very soon that the rates of return were really low. And at that time, I had big goals. I wanted to buy my own property in Delhi NCR, earn from my investments, ultimately build a corpus for my business. And I knew none of those goals were possible if I continued to manage my money the way I was managing and invested the way I was investing. I knew I had to take some different actions to get a different result. One of the different actions that showed up for me was to check with this male colleague of mine. And when I checked on him, he mentioned that he invests in the stock market. So straight I went ahead, opened a demat account, got myself a broker, and I started buying and selling whatever my broker told me to do, only to realize in 2008 that I lost 90% of what I had invested. And at that time, I knew that I I was like, actually, I was so disgusted. I was so sad that I thought wealth creation was not for me and that I should give up. And I literally gave up. I gave up on wealth creation that day, and I thought, this is not for me, not my cup of tea. Until I found my mentors. So I found a woman stock investor, a property investor, a serial entrepreneur, and a business coach. And when these guys began to guide me and they gave me small exercises to do, financial clarity began to emerge in my life. So I exactly knew how much money was coming into my life, how much money was going out, where that money was going, how much money I need to reach my financial goals, what are my financial goals, how much I need to invest where to reach my goals. I learned, my stock investor mentor taught me the step-by-step methodology to pick good quality stocks. Until then, I didn't even know that there were methodologies to pick the right investments. So I learned the methodology to pick the right stocks, went back to the stock market with a lot of courage. It was different because I started by making 70,000 rupees in 120 minutes, and I kept making money like that. I learned the methodology to pick other investments like mutual funds, gold, and other investments. I built an entire diversified portfolio, investment portfolio with my understanding. And I started earning from those investments. I bought my own property in Delhi NCR. Since then, there's been no looking back. A point came where I was earning more than what my expenses were. Earning from my investments were more than what my expenses were. And at that time, I knew I was free to take up meaningful projects in my life. So 2010, late December, I quit my job. 2011, we started Women on Wealth. It's been 10 years to this amazing journey of impacting women and building them as wealth creators. Some women have generated even 40 to 100% return in our community. And we've been covered by the BBC News, NDTV 24/7 News Channel, Zee Business News Channel, Entrepreneur Magazine, Hindustan Times newspaper, Femina Magazine, and a series of women's blogs and posts. Also, Cherie Blair, who is wife of Mr. Tony Blair, the ex-UK Prime Minister, she wrote about us in the Huffington Post and came specially from London to visit us in Delhi and offered us the India partnership for her Cherie Blair Foundation. And today we nominate women to their courses in the foundation. So that was about me and Women on Wealth and our team, everyone. And now let's talk about you. So what are the financial goals that bring you to this session Sunday morning? Please start typing, everyone. Thanks, Deepika, for congratulating us. Everybody start typing. Bhargavi, I am glad you're inspired. That's the goal. So what are the financial goals that bring you to the session, everyone? Is it that you want to buy your own property? You want to free yourself from all the financial constraints you have currently? You want to build your kids' higher education fund? You want to build your financial freedom, retirement fund? So start typing. What are your financial goals? What bring you to this session? Yeah, if you don't have clarity, it's fine. Vandini, start typing what brings you to this session. Why? What made you get up early in the morning on Sunday and show up for this session? For Shruti, it is her retirement plan. Sweta, it's her independence. Deepika, you wish to learn and get comfortable with numbers. Okay. Financial stability and kids' future. I want financial freedom from my 9 to 5 job. Financial independence, no financial dependency on my spouse. I want high savings, wealth creation, retirement, a bungalow, a business. I want to be a wealthy woman. Got that, Deepika? I need some savings, Sarala. I want to buy my own home, have the same lifestyle for 30 years after retirement as well. Got that? And that requires a certain amount of corpus. That's a goal, clear-cut goal. Financial independence, retire early, travel. Yes, travel is a big goal. Some of us want to take that exotic vacation abroad. Some of us want to take that solo trip. Well, some of us also want to build a corpus, a fund for our parents' old age. Yeah, so that could also be a goal. I would like to generate an alternate source of income. So I have an income. It could be that I want to generate another income source and not be dependent on this job. Yes, without anyone's support, I want to be doing all these things. Right. Surbhi, you started your career 3 years ago and you want to learn financial management and stability. Got that. I want to be financially secure. I want to be financially stronger. Got that. I want to build financial assets. I want to independently manage money. I want independent. Okay, I want to be independent financially for my future and my daughter. Got that. I want to spend more time with my family, for which I need financial freedom. I want to build my own business. Got that, guys? Beautiful. So with all these goals and probably more, you've come to this session. Now let's look at what are the challenges which are in the way of you reaching these goals. So what are the challenges, right? Like, are you living paycheck to paycheck? You do not have enough savings. You're finding it difficult to save enough, or it could be that you are investing, but you don't know if you've invested in the right places, or you're dependent on a broker, advisor, or your husband to tell you where you should be investing. And that dependency is a challenge, right? Or you're not comfortable in talking about money with people in your life. So start typing, guys. What are those challenges that bring you to this session? Okay, how do I manage my money with my existing money? So what's the challenge here? Okay, I don't know how to start saving. I lack financial knowledge. I lack knowledge about investments. I have zero savings. iPhone, could you tell us your name so that we know who you are? I have zero knowledge on investments. Got that? Probably you may think that, hey, I am just a risk averse, a complete risk averse. And I'm scared because of that. I'm scared. I don't know enough. And that's my challenge, not knowing enough, being underconfident when it comes to finances. I don't know where to start. Beautiful. How do I save right for my goals? I fear losing my money. Brilliant. Right. Yeah. I don't know if I'm looking at the authentic sources. I don't want to do just the traditional investments, but I don't know any better. Yeah. And these things are not taught in our schools and colleges. So yeah, I absolutely connect with what you guys are saying. Ah, I lack knowledge. Nobody has told us how we can invest. I don't have the courage to invest. I've never been inclined towards it. I've always been dependent on my family. I have developed a comfort zone in fixed income instruments. Yeah, safe instruments. So I've never made it there. Got that? Beautiful, guys. None of you are living paycheck to paycheck, like whatever is coming in is finishing by the end of the month or a week before the end of the month. Or you're in debt. That could also be a challenge, being in debt. Got that? Everyone. So thanks for sharing all these challenges. And these are big challenges. We have the solutions to all the challenges right here at Women on Wealth. But hey, can we create can we cover up for all the challenges right away in 90 minutes? No, we can't. So all the challenges, all these problems cannot be resolved in the next 90 minutes. But yes, we can take that one step forward into the space which can help us overcome all these challenges. So we're going to do that. Well, before we do that, I want to let you know that you all okay, are big people, because only 1 in 3 Indian women take charge of their finances. Everybody is facing a lot of financial challenges, but only 1 in 3 Indian women want to do something about it. And by showing up in this session and sharing all that you've shared, I want to acknowledge you. I want to tell you that you are those unique women, those 1 in 3 Indian women who are taking charge. On this note, guys, let's begin. Let's begin with the 3 concepts for today, the 3 secrets to wealth building. Number 1 secret is inflation. So inflation is a part of our everyday life. Inflation is when the purchasing power of money is reducing. In Hindi, it's called mehengai. So you may notice in your everyday life that you are spending more to receive the same quantity, to buy the same quantity of goods and services. When you're spending more money and you're buying the same quantity, that's inflation. How many of you can notice that yes, inflation exists around me? Type in me if you can notice inflation in your everyday life. Got that, everyone? Deepika, Nishtha, Sweta, Swati, Bharati, so many of us, yeah, right? We notice that yes, there is inflation all around us. And yet, inflation goes missing when it comes to investments. It goes missing when it comes to investments. Let me give you an example. Often you will hear about schemes like invest 1 lakh every year for the next 10 years, and at the end of 20 years, you will receive 22 lakh rupees back. How many of us have heard of such schemes? Type in heard if you've heard of such schemes. Yeah, invest 1 lakh per year for the next 10 years, and we will receive 22 lakh. You will receive 22 lakh rupees back. Yeah, so many of us have heard of such schemes. Absolutely. Yeah, brilliant, guys. Yeah. And how we judge these schemes, how we identify these are good schemes, we say, okay, for the first 10 years, I'm investing 1 lakh rupees every year. So basically, I'm investing 10 lakh rupees. And at the end of 20 years, I am receiving 22 lakh rupees back. In a way, I am doubling my money, is how we see it. But that's not so. You're not doubling your money, guys, because if you take even an inflation rate of 5% year on year, 22 lakh rupees 20 years later will be worth just 8.2 lakh rupees of today. So 22 lakhs 20 years later will be worth just 8.2 lakh rupees of today. And that's inflation for you. By investing 10 lakhs, what you're receiving at the end of 20 years is 8.2 lakhs. That's inflation. And when this goes missing, we miss the point. Because each one of you, all the goals that you spoke about, it's critical that you grow your finances, you grow your money over and beyond inflation. And right now, financial analysts report that inflation rate in our country is high, and it is about 8% right now. So if inflation is 8%, it is critical that we grow our money and the rates of return that we generate and are over and above 8% year on year. I meet a lot of women and a lot of them say, hey, you know, I've collected 1 crore rupees and I'm retiring in 25 years. I think this money is enough for me. Well, 1 crore rupees, 25 years later, at just an inflation rate of 6%, will be worth 23 lakh rupees only. So that's inflation for you, everyone. And If you want to be knowledgeable investors, you want to be intelligent investors, you want to make those goals happen that you were speaking about in the session, it is critical that you understand inflation, you understand its impact, and you begin to identify the right investments which actually help you beat inflation. This was understood. Inflation, its impact was understood by Khushali Shah. She's the psychotherapist. She joined us about 6 years ago. And when she learned about inflation, she learned about it from our Money Gym course, the introduction to which you are here today. Her goals were that she wanted to be financially free, and she wanted to generate an investment income, an alternate source of income, so that she's not dependent on her job. So her goal was to generate an alternate source of income and be financially free, be free of financial constraints. So she came to the Money Gym course. She started learning about inflation. She went deep into this subject. Very soon she started learning what are the investments that truly beat inflation. So she started removing all the investments from her portfolio that were not beating inflation. So she started decluttering her portfolio because she had bought policies and schemes which were not beating inflation. So she started working on her portfolio and by herself with our guidance. And then she started learning about investments that did beat inflation. Over time, she understood the methodology to pick those right investments. After learning the methodology, she practically implemented the methodology and picked the right investments on her own with her full-time job. Today, 6 years later, she generates over 100% return on her investments. While inflation is at 8%, everyone, her investments are generating a rate of return of about 100%. Not only that, she is extremely confident about her decision-making, financial decision-making, and she is looked up to by her husband, by her mother-in-laws, because she really took full charge and implemented what she learned in the course here. Also, today she generates an investment income of about 30,000 rupees per month. So that's Khushali Shah for you, everyone, who not only started with a goal, but also took actions to reach that goal. And she got that financial education was her way forward. So she got that, jumped in, started moving, and in just 6 short years, she's managed to generate 100% rate of return. And she is now also a community leader and is guiding other women in the community, the Women on Wealth community. So power of financial education, everyone, and power of a woman taking charge of her finances. Coming to secret number 2 now. 3 phases of wealth creation. So wealth building happens in 3 phases, everyone. Number 1 phase is the accumulation phase, where you begin to accumulate the money that you are receiving. Money could be coming in as your salary, business income, you could be receiving an inheritance, or you have a pocket money, you're receiving money to run the household, or you're receiving cash gifts. Everybody receives money. When you begin to accumulate that money, when you begin to save that money, you are in the accumulation phase of wealth building. So if you are living paycheck to paycheck, if you have no savings, or if you're not saving enough, or if you are in debt, then your challenge lies in the accumulation phase, everyone. Number 2 phase is the growth phase, where you begin to grow your money over and beyond inflation. So when your investments are generating a rate of return which is over 8%, you are in the growth phase. I know a lot of women who think that they are growing their money by putting it in a savings bank account, fixed deposits, post office savings accounts, and such other schemes and policies. So today, let's bust that first myth with all of us. So guys, tell me, how much rate of return are you generating by putting your money in a savings bank account? Okay, 2%, 3%. What about others? How much rate of return are you generating by keeping money in your savings bank account? Got it, guys? Yes. So it is between 2 and 4%, around there. 2 to 4% is what you generate in a savings bank account. Now start typing, everyone. How much rate of return do you generate in your fixed deposits? Any ideas, any guesses? Okay, 10, 4.5, 6, 7, 4.4, 5.5. Well, yes, it is between 4 and 5.5% depending on the time horizon of the fixed deposit. You generate about say 6% to 7.6% in post office investments. That's what you generate in post office schemes. Also, you generate up to 7.5% in many policies and schemes that people invest in. So guys, if you are, say, investing in all these savings accounts and fixed deposits, recurring deposits, and post office schemes or policies, and you're generating up to 7.6% while inflation is at 8, do you think you guys are in the growth phase? Type in yes, type in no. Absolutely, you're all absolutely right. Great job. Yeah, so if we are investing money and we are generating a rate of return which is below the inflation rate, we are not in the growth phase. We are still in the accumulation phase only. How are we in the accumulation phase only? Because no matter how much we are accumulating and keeping it in the savings bank account, it's only going down in value. Inflation is eating the value of this money. So it's critical, everyone, that you just don't accumulate money. I know a lot of women who tell me, okay, let me save a few lakhs and then I will begin growing that money. But by that time, those few lakhs are just worth a few thousands. What's the point? So it's critical that we get that being in the accumulation phase is not enough if those goals are critical for us. If we are serious about those goals, we cannot reach them if we are not in the growth phase. So all of you, critical that you get that you need to generate a rate of return which is higher, and this rate of return can only get generated when you learn about finances, when you take charge, when you actually say, okay, I'm going to do this for myself and my goals, because nobody else can really make your goals possible for you. Nobody else will make money for you. Everybody here makes money for themselves. Like, tell me, guys, can you diet for me and I will lose weight? Can that happen? Type in yes, type in no. That you diet for me and I lose weight. You exercise for me and I will become physically fit. Yes, no, never. You guys are right. It can never happen. The same way, if we want to reach those financial goals, it is critical that we grow our finances. It is critical that we reach those goals with our own understanding. So that's the growth phase for you, everyone. And each woman here needs to take charge, else these goals are never going to happen. I wanna know how many of you are generating a rate of return which is higher than 8% year on year in your finances. I'm sure some of you may have invested money. Type in me if you are here and you're generating a rate of return of over 8% year on year in your investments, because then you are in the growth phase. Wow. Look at that, everyone. Isn't that an enough eye opener for all of us? With numerous tips all around us, newspapers, channels, WhatsApp groups, advisors, brokers, colleagues, so many people around us, so many tips around us, advice around us, and yes, yet none of us are beating inflation. How come? How come? We all need to ask ourselves, because we depend on so many tips, brokers, advisors. How come we're not getting there? How come we're not in the growth phase? Because nobody can make money for you. And it is no more our grandmothers and our mothers' world where we can depend on other people to do things for us. We need to take charge. We need to grow our own finances. We need to go beyond all the myths and conditioning we have around finances and truly take charge. Independent financial decision making is the only way forward. I can very proudly say that I am generating a rate of return. My community of women investors, Women on Wealth is all about women investors. It is generating a rate of return of over 8%. And that is because they took charge, they learned, they educated themselves. Okay. Moving on, guys. Income phase. Income phase is when you begin to generate an investment income. So one of the financial lessons that all of us got from the coronavirus crisis is that we all need to have alternate sources of income. We can't be dependent on just one source of income. We need a couple of sources. So it is critical that all of us generate an income. Hey, iPhone, do not play with my session. Thank you. Sheetal, if you could remove this, thank you. So we're very serious here about your financial goals, so nobody messes up here. You can leave if you are here to have some fun. Income phase. Income phase is when you are here to generate an income from your investments. One of the financial lessons that we all got from the coronavirus crisis is that we all need to generate alternate sources of income. So this is the phase where you will be financially free. This is the phase where you will free yourself up from all the financial constraints in life. And that's the income phase, everyone. So number one phase is the accumulation phase. Number two is the growth phase. Number three is the income phase. And these three phases run simultaneously in our lives. It's never that we will accumulate the money first, because if we just keep doing that, we are losing money to inflation. So it's critical that we all women today get that all these three phases run simultaneously in our lives. So as we accumulate, we grow our finances. As we grow our finances, income, investment income begins to get generated, and we begin generating or we begin causing financial freedom in our lives. Okay, and the more we can repeat work on these 3 phases, the more we get there. These 3 phases and far more was learned by Prema Gurung, our student. She's a baker. She joined us in 2014. And she was living paycheck to paycheck then. She had no savings. She was financially stressed, anxious. Her husband was anxious too. And they were worried for their financial future. They were not bringing a child in this world because they weren't sure of how things are going to go. Many things in their life were on EMIs. They had collected a credit card debt together. Both of them had collected a credit card debt of about 10 lakh rupees. They had a couple of thousands, tens of thousands in their account, and they were contemplating if they should take on financial education or just keep that money for that little bit financial stability. They chose, Prema chose financial education over that little financial stability. And within 20 months of doing the Money Gym course, she paid off her entire debt of 10 lakh rupees. Next, she got so much confidence. Within the next 3 months, she built her emergency fund. After that, she went ahead, built the right insurances. So bought the right insurances for herself and her husband, did income tax planning herself, learned all the tax saving strategies, used them for herself and her husband. At that time, her husband recognized her as the finance minister of the house. He said, "You're the finance minister, and I'm going to now hand over my entire salary to you because now I trust you completely with our finances." Since then, he's been handing over his entire salary to her. So this is 2016, and now she made the right investments for them. So she invested her money in the right mutual funds, which she studied. So she learned the methodology to pick the right investments, pick the right mutual funds, gold bonds, stocks, other investments on her own. Today, she generates about an 85% return on her investments. Not only that, she also bought a land in her hometown in their name. More, well, when coronavirus hit all of us, both of them lost their jobs. And nothing stressed them because for all these years, they were well prepared for any contingency which might come. And when it came, they were so well prepared that their quality of life didn't go down. They did not lose their peace of mind. They didn't lose happiness in their family. They persisted for 6 months. They continued because they had built that financial security, that financial foundation for themselves. And now both of them are back in their jobs and they're doing well financially. Also, they brought a child in their lives over 1 year ago, and now they are building their daughter's higher education fund. So again, another woman who moved from financial instability, financial stress to being peaceful, fulfilled, and happy. And that's possible again with financial education and women taking charge of their finances. Moving beyond now to secret number 3. You might be saying that, hey, okay, Prema did it, Khushali did it, 4,000 women in our community have done it, I have done it. How can you do it? So now secret number 3 is all about the steps you can take to create wealth. So it's about how do you do it. Step number 1 is resolve to start. A lot of us women, we just keep thinking about these goals. We just keep waiting for that one day, someday, when it will, when that day will come and we will get started on our goals. So we have various reasons which we allow that they come in our way of reaching our goals. So sometimes we say, oh, I am really busy with my job right now. Oh, I have so much happening with all the projects that I have taken on. Right now, it's my kids' time. Yeah, he or she has board exams, or they're going through some critical period, some death in the family. Then we say, oh, my parents are not well, or I need to take care of my in-laws. I need to take care of the house first. Like something or the other, we allow it. Sometimes we say, I don't have enough time, I don't have enough money, I'm not sure if I can do it. Yeah, I'm not good at maths, I'm not good with finances, this is a male person's job. We just let everything come in our way of getting started and actually making it to these goals. So I want to ask all of you, for how long have you been thinking about these goals here today? Like, it's not that you came to this session and all of a sudden the goals showed up for you, right? It's like you've been having these goals for quite some time now. So I want to know, for how long you've been thinking about these goals, how many years, months it's been. Year, a year, 2 years, 2 years, got that? 3, 4, 5, 3. Okay, what about others? Start typing in, everyone. It is time to share for how long we've been thinking about these goals. 2, okay. A couple, 7, many years. I don't even remember. Okay. 5, yeah. And I want to know, for how long you want to further think more. Like, for how long all of us want to let more time pass. Remember, guys, only decision build financial destiny. Only decisions build financial destiny. And women who will decide without sitting on the fence are the ones who are going to make financial progress. If you keep waiting for that one day, someday, when, everything will be right in our lives, and then we will take charge of our finances, well, that time will never come. Never ever will that time really arrive. So it's critical that we resolve to start, because if not you, then who? And if not now, then when? Already we've lost quite a lot of time in all these excuses, reasons. And it's critical that we women get that we need to be unstoppable if these are our goals and these are critical for us. Because if we are not serious about them, nothing is going to happen. So how many of you are resolving to start today? Type in resolved, guys. If you are resolving to start today, right now, in this session. Got that. Got that. Acknowledging each one of you for resolving. Beautiful. Are there still people sitting here who are sitting on the fence? One of you has joined as iPhone. Could we know your name, please? It's best to call people by their names. Makes the session more fun and relatable. Yes, if all these women can do it, Avantika, you can do it too. Absolutely. Yeah. No, someone else, not you, Gitanjali. One of you has joined as iPhone. Could you share your name, please? So that's number one. Number two is learn to research. So there is a proper step-by-step methodology to everything in finances. Because, guys, finance is a system. So because it is a system, there is a method to everything in finances. So if you are living paycheck to paycheck, there is a proper step-by-step methodology to come out of that situation. If you want to save money, then there is a proper step-by-step method to save more money. You want to invest well, there is a proper step-by-step method to invest well. There is a proper step-by-step methodology to pick the right investments for your goals. So everything around finances is a method. There is a system, and we need to learn that system. Once you've learned that system, it's fine if you hand over to an advisor. Most women in our community have learned the methodology and they're managing their own finances. Today, they have a couple of tens of lakhs and a few crores that they are managing by themselves. So now let me give you an analogy to explain what a methodology is. Okay. So, just as an example, let's say you want to invest in a business. Okay. You want to invest your hard-earned money in a business. And now say you're looking for, okay, what is the methodology I can use to pick the right business? And there is a business that has come your way and they're inviting you to invest in their business. So let's hear about this business. So this business is, say, about 30 years old. And this business has a debt, a loan of about 1 crore rupees. Okay. So 30-year-old business, debt or borrowings of 1 crore rupees. They do not have enough cash to pay off the debt. Also, they are not making enough profit in the business to pay off that debt. Now, given this financial information, just this financial information, if you were invited to invest in this business, would you invest, guys? Type in yes, type in no. Got that? Pallavi, Surabhi, Snehal, Anuradha, Geet, Sujata, Nishtha, Navpreet, you guys are absolutely right. Just given this financial information, keeping everything else aside, if we were invited to invest in a business with such a performance, such financial performance, none of us would ever invest. This is our hard-earned money, and we don't want to lose it by investing in companies which are not performing financially well. So what did we do when we saw that this is a 30-year-old business? What is its debt level? What is how much cash does it has? How much profit is it making? What did we do? We used a method. So this is a method that we used to identify if this business was worth investing our hard-earned money in. And guys, this is exactly what I'm saying we all need to learn. So we all need to learn this method, because finance is a system. There's a proper systematic approach to finances, which we need to learn and put this system in our own lives for us to reach all those financial goals we talked about and become financially successful. Now tell me, guys, did learning this methodology, did it require a very high level of IQ? Did you need to be great in maths? You need to be great with numbers? Or did you need to be a man to learn this? Beautiful. Yeah. Sujata, Geet, Nishtha, Navpreet, acknowledging each one of you. No. Pallavi. No. It didn't require anything. Yeah, Snehal. And we still keep waiting for an advisor to do it, for a broker to do it. We think this is not our job. We think we can't do it. We think it is, it is something for which you need to like kind of be an ace in finance. Nothing like that. Got that? Bhargavi, Anuradha, Sneha, acknowledging you guys for sharing. And it is time that we now get that this methodology is not tough. It's not complex. Finance is not complex, because those are also the myths that we sit around with. And we let that be our attitude, where we say, hey, I can't do it. This is not for me. This is a man's role. Finance is complex. It's complicated. It is boring. Well, the example I gave you, was it boring? Wasn't it really simple that any woman can do it? So it's critical, guys, that we all women get that we need to build an attitude which we have not been taught. Many of us have grown up in households where finance was a male person's job, where, you know, we thought maths is not for us, where we thought, hey, I can't do it. I'm not great with numbers. Finance is complex. I don't know. We just made up all this. And it is time to go beyond this conditioning, to go beyond all this that we believed, and build that attitude of an investor. Build that attitude, because only that attitude can actually help us be financially successful. So I want to ask you guys, are you willing to learn? Are you going to be persistent, disciplined? Are you going to be focused? Are you going to be women who are breaking barriers, who are going beyond all these myths that, yes, probably, you know, all of us at one point believed in it? I mean, I also believed when I lost money after depending on other people, I thought finance was not for me and I will never do it. And I managed to do it. I just went beyond all that past that I had. So third step, guys, a very, very critical step that we women get, that this is, we can do it, and we can do it with everything that we are doing already. And this is my job. This is my new identity. I am a wealth creator already. Next step, everyone, mentors are a key. Like, I'm clear, had my mentors not supported me the way they did in my wealth creation journey, I would have not been sitting here having impacted 4,000 women, having gotten covered in every international, national media, renowned media, and I wouldn't be sitting here in front of you making a difference to you today. It's because my mentors really took a stand and they were financially educated people themselves. So note, guys, I'm not talking about financial advisors here. I'm not talking about brokers. I am talking about financially educated people, people who are knowledgeable investors themselves. They are intelligent investors. They are making independent financial decisions. And that is what even we need to be doing. So guys, mentors are a key. And community is the secret success ingredient. So we are all equal to the 5 people around us. And if those 5 people are financially educated people, they are financially successful people, we will be financially successful too. So these are the steps. A lot of you asked, hey, how do I start? Where do I start? What are the steps to create wealth? These are the steps. And I am repeating these steps now for each one. Number 1 is resolve to start. Number 2 is learn to research. Understand that finance is a system. You need to learn this methodology to finances and build it into your life. Third is investor's attitude. Be somebody who's willing to learn, be persistent, disciplined, somebody who's going beyond all the barriers and myths that she created for herself, or probably all the conditioning that we got as women. Mentors are a key, and community is the secret success ingredient. So this methodology, the attitude, mentors, community, everything was learned by Anjali Dogra, who resolved to start 26 months ago. She came to an a webinar exactly like this, because we are completely online. She came to a webinar exactly like this and said, enough, I am starting. 26 months ago, she had no savings, 2 kids, married, anxious about the kids' financial future, anxious because both of them are in private jobs, and how will they make it during retirement? How do they maintain the same quality of life during retirement? All those were the challenges they had. She took on becoming financially educated with her full-time work. Today, within 26 months, everyone, a little over 2 years, she has collected over 20 lakh rupees from her own and her husband's salaries. Number two, she has invested that 20 lakh rupees well. Okay. And complete diversified portfolio has been built. She understands how much asset allocation she's done where. She has a clear financial plan that she wrote after learning from the Money Gym program. She's been following that financial plan completely, implementing that plan, executing that plan. She understood the methodology to pick the right investments is not dependent on anyone to invest her salary and that of her husband. Also, in between, her father passed on. She got a little inheritance, which she managed to invest really well because she was already prepared. She was already building that mindset. She said that I can do it and I'm going to do it. And she comes from a science background, everyone. From a science background, learning everything about finances to today doing it and having collected and saved 20 lakh rupees and generating a 40% rate of return on her investments. And she and her husband now are working together about finances. She used to find it very difficult to talk about money with people in her life. Today, she's having open conversations, not only with her husband, her mother, but also her colleagues about finances. And she no more stops herself from engaging in such conversations. Rather, she's now identified as somebody who is a very, very wise person when it comes to finances in her circle. So this is the power of financial education, everyone, and power of women taking charge. And when women come together and they take on going beyond an old conditioning that finance is not for me, finance is somebody else's role, well, magic gets created. And that is what we've created in the Women on Wealth School. Why we call it a school? Because we are all about education. This education has been missing from our school and college system. And we are plugging this gap so that women can truly take charge and go beyond all the financial challenges that they are facing so that they can reach their goals. I trust you've created value for yourself from all the 3 concepts that we shared with you today. Time for some questions now, everyone. So please start typing. What are the questions you have? And this is a safe space for you. So you don't have to worry if those are silly questions or, you're wondering, should I ask, should I not ask? Just ask. That's about it. How do we start this journey? Bhargavi, if you mean that how do I start my journey with Women on Wealth, then just stay tuned. We're going to shortly share the flagship course that we run, and you will have all the details very shortly. So just stay tuned. Do we have more to learn? Well, Deepika, we have quite a lot to learn here. Okay, there is quite a lot for each one of us to learn. So Ashwani, what's your question? Knowledge of investing in stocks or equity? Yes. What's the Women on Wealth School? We teach women about finances. We are into financial education for women only. What is the right age for stock investing? Well, Warren Buffett, the world's biggest stock investor, started investing at the age of 11. I started investing at the age of 21. Sujata, the earlier you start, the better it is for you, because you will reach your goals far sooner, like that. So it's critical that you get that the sooner you start, the better. And it is really important that we resolve to start right away. How does one find mentors? Vandini, Women on Wealth is a space where you can find some mentors. And well, if not Women on Wealth, then you need to speak with people around you. Tell them of what you're committed to and request them if they can teach you. Well, I have found very few people who are financially educated. Even brokers or advisors are merely selling you stuff. They are also not financially educated. They also don't know as much. So you need to look for people who are financially educated and then invite them to mentor you if they can, if they have the time. Shruti, do I recommend any books? Oh yes, many books. We have a free money book club for women where you can join in. And there are many money books that we discuss week after week. So Rich Dad, Poor Dad, Cash Flow Quadrant, Let's Talk Money, Women and Money. There are so many books around finances. Okay, they teach you a lot of theory though. There are not many books which are practical, like you will read a book and you can implement it. That's not really there. So yeah, but you can always begin. And yeah, these are my recommendations. Avantika, is managing personal money more challenging today as inflation is eating up money faster and we have longer life expectancy? Yeah, we women, I mean, I'm so glad, Avantika, that you're bringing this point up, because we women have a life expectancy which is longer than our men. So our men, according to the World Health Organization, men are going to live for 79 years, while women are going to live for 85 years on an average. So we are going to outlive our men. And it is really critical that we begin to manage our money on our own, because at some point in our lives, we got to take charge. When he's gone or when he's here, or if you want to further, pass the dependency on, like you want to depend on your son, daughter. Yeah, I don't think so. Financial dependence is the way forward. So yeah, I'm an advocate of independent financial decision making for women. And yes, it is challenging, but it is simple. Like the method I shared today, it is simple. We all can do it. It's just we need to begin on it. How do we join the course, Anuradha? So everybody who has questions around the course, just stay tuned. We're going to shortly share the details of the course. How much initial investment should I be prepared for? Preeti, that depends clearly on your financial goals. So when do you need to reach which financial goal? Once there is clarity around that, we can teach you how to create your own financial plan to those goals. And then you need to follow that plan. And that plan will be built, like I said, only basis your goals, because everybody's goals are different. Everybody's time horizon is different. Like I'm 36 right now. It could be that you're 45. Then the time is different, right? By the time, say, we are retiring. So the investments chosen will be different, and the diversification might be different. So there are a lot of things which are in the way. Yeah, Preeti, good to see you. I'm glad you started your video. So yeah, that's the key, right? You need to understand your goals. You need to understand how much time horizon you have. You need to understand how much money you need to invest to then reach that goal by that much time, and then which are the investment instruments that get you there. So all of that. Okay, Deepika, these are questions from the course. We'll share them. Do I suggest any books? Yes, I've already shared. Bhargavi, some of the thumb rules for women on investments. Well, one of the thumb rule is decide. Yeah. Because only decisions change financial destiny. And if you guys don't decide, you're not going to get there. You're only going to wait for that one day, someday to come when you're getting started. So it's critical that we truly get started on our finances. So that's number one. Number two is that we women need to get that we will have longer lifespans and that dependency is no more the way forward. And we cannot follow a plan that our mothers, grandmothers followed. Yes, it worked in their times. Now the times have changed and we have far more opportunities than they had. And we need to be moving as per the times, as per the opportunities we have, and we are educated women, smart women. We can do this. Next is to understand what your financial goals are, understand how much money is needed, how much time horizon is there. Then understand the art of financial planning, understand what is your current financial situation, how you can cover the gap between where you are right now, where you want to be, and then how do you cover that gap. That's the art of financial planning. And then of course you will learn the methodology to invest well. So there is a whole lot, yeah, step by step, which women need to learn. How do we decide which of the 6 courses we begin from? Pallavi, you begin from the flagship course that we are going to share the details of today. That's the first course everybody needs to begin from. Not just investment, I want to have an alternate source of income too. Can we have both? Yes, absolutely. Remember, Nishta, I spoke about the income phase after the growth phase and the accumulation phase. So all these 3 phases run simultaneously. So exactly, you can begin to generate an alternate source of income. Every woman doesn't need to be in a job or a business. Investments can be her business. Investing her family's money well can be a business in itself. What is the best way to make an emergency fund? Well, keep a sweep in FD, keep some money as cash. Always have, say, you could also keep some money in a separate savings account that you don't use. Make sure you have 6 months of living expenses with you so that you're taken care of. COVID's brother Zovid can come anytime. It's critical that we women be prepared at all times. How is women finance different from personal finance by men? It's not different. It's just the same. Finance is finance, right? It's a system. Everybody can learn it. It's not about men and women, exactly what we are saying. We've just made it about men and we've said that, oh, it's not for women, but well, it has nothing to do with all those gender roles. So it's time we break out. We break out from this conditioning. Any mentors on YouTube, Sujata, we would actually direct you towards the Women on Wealth YouTube channel or Women on Wealth on Facebook, Instagram. Are you into reading a lot of books on personal finance? Well, yes, in the earlier years, I have read a lot of books. And now I think I am just busy making a difference and reading subjects like psychology for women so that I can help them break out of all these barriers that they create for themselves. How do I build trust in Women on Wealth, Pooja? Love that question. So check out hundreds of videos on Facebook that we have. We have a very old page there. Like I've been saying that we've been operational for the last 10 years. So you will find over hundreds of videos, and there are many videos which are of different community members, our students. And the students have come in and they are sharing how their life is different. They just remember this one day when they came to an introduction like you've come and they registered, and life has never been the same. So yeah, that's how you can build the trust. And of course, you can build the trust by being in this session. It only takes that much trust to say, okay, let me try it on. Yeah, it's like trying on a shirt in a mall. You go to a mall, you try on a shirt, and who knows, it might fit you really well, because we've made it really easy for women. Yes, I'm glad Pooja asked this question. How to manage the risk of the stock market? The risk can be managed, Neha, by building your knowledge. Because when you build the knowledge around the stock market, you understand the methodology to pick good quality stocks, you understand the financial performance of companies, you study them yourself, confidence gets built with your study. So you've learned the methodology, then you use the methodology, you research it, you study it, confidence gets built. And when you get confident in that company, that stock, because stocks are companies, when you get that confidence, you invest. That is exactly what has happened in our community. And women, like I said, have generated a 40, 82, 85, and 100% return. Some of them have even reported a 400% return. But, and then you need to follow all those steps that I shared with you for wealth creation. Okay, now I will just stop here with all the questions. Thank you so much, everybody, for your questions. It's 12:16, and now we will begin sharing more, so that each one is taken care of. So thank you, guys. I trust you've created value for yourself from all the 3 concepts that I shared with you today, and from all the questions I've answered for all of you. Now, my first question for you. How many of you realize that there is a lot more to learn as far as implementing this knowledge that I've just shared with you is concerned? So type in yes if you can see that, yes, there is far more to learn to implement this knowledge. Got that? Everybody acknowledging you. Yeah, I'm glad you guys can see that there is a lot more to learn. Now, my second question to you. How many of you realize that by not implementing this knowledge, by not using this method, you're going to repeat the past? You're going to keep struggling like you've been, and you're not going to reach your goals. You will keep struggling, you'll keep grinding. Okay. Type in yes if you can see that, yeah, if I do things in an old-fashioned way, then I'm not going to get anywhere. Because if I could get anywhere, I would have reached it anyway by now. Yeah. Got that, guys? Got that? Because if you will just keep repeating the past, the extraordinary results, the exceptional results that you want for your life, the goals that you're talking about, the big ones, are not going to happen. And this is why we have designed this course that we call the Women on Wealth Money Gym course. It is your personal finance blueprint. It is the ultimate training system which is designed to give you access to your financial freedom, everyone. So it's the ultimate training system that helps women get access to their financial goals. And whatever you've learned with us in the last 1 hour, we help you put all that into action. So we are going to give you the step-by-step guide on how to implement that. Before I go on to tell you more about the curriculum of this course, I'm going to make it clear that, guys, this course is not for everyone. So if you think this is not your cup of tea, if you think this is not for you, or you're already planning to quit, or you're someone who's looking to get rich quick, that overnight you'll push some button and you will receive money, then this is not for you. You can go and try somewhere else, because this is a fail-proof system. It is a fail-proof blueprint. The only way you can fail in this system is if you don't take actions, if you quit. So this work requires that you put in a little hard work, a little dedication, a little time, a little effort, to make things work, to make things happen for you. And it will require 15 minutes of your every day. And if you think that this is not for you, you can leave with all my love. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, that's about it. But if you are somebody who is serious about her financial goals, I want you to type, I am serious about my financial goals, because now I am going to talk with only serious women. Like I said before, only serious women take decisions, because decisions change financial destiny, and women who will decide without sitting on the fence are the ones who are going to make true financial progress in their lives. And I want to talk with those serious women now who are ready to make a decision. So how many of us are serious about our goals? Got that? Anuradha, Surbhi, Swati, Sneha, Nishtha, Preeti, Ashwini, Pallavi, Bharati. Got that? Acknowledging each one of you. Navpreet, Bhargavi, Manasa, Deepika, Sonia, Vandini, Pooja, Bhavna, acknowledging you guys. And I want to tell you from my side that whatever we offer in this webinar today will be the best value, the best that we are going to give you. And even if you give us 1 rupee, you're going to get over 10 rupees worth of value. And you can mark my words for that. So thank you, everyone. I needed your permission before I tell you more about the curriculum of this course. I will now share all the details with you, and you have to decide for yourself whether it is a yes or a no. Know that for us it matters little, and for you it matters, because you have all those goals at stake. So always remember those goals when you make a decision. Okay, so time to move forward and share the curriculum of the course. So everybody, Women on Wealth's Money Gym course is a 6-step program. In number 1 step, you build a vision for yourself. Number 2, you identify your current financial situation. You look at where all my money is going, what is my net worth. Step number 3, you identify the gap between where you are financially right now and where you want to be. Step number 4, you build your financial plan, especially your retirement plan in the course. You become your own financial planner. Number 5, you build your investment portfolio. You learn how to identify equity mutual funds, and you begin investing in them within the course. If you've already invested in equity mutual funds, you identify those are the right funds to stay invested in. You learn the difference between gold bonds, gold funds, physical gold, which one you should be investing in and how on your own. Also, you learn about many other safe investment instruments. Number 6, you build your financial integrity. You build a balance between immediate gratification and your financial goals. What are the topics that get covered in these 6 steps? So financial goals, future value, inflation and its impact on our money, life and goals, building financial consciousness, your net worth and asset allocation, diversification of investments, building your investment portfolio, basics of investing, financial planning, reaching your short-term, mid-term and long-term goals, retirement planning, understanding gold ETFs and gold funds, mutual fund study and selection, monthly tabulation, financial integrity and fulfillment, wall chart to your financial freedom, roadmap to your goals, skill and action gap identification, basics of money, what is money, your relationship with it, what is enough. So these are the various topics that we work on in the Money Gym course. And what is the value that you take away for a lifetime? Because once you build these skills, you have these skills for life. You get access to come out of living paycheck to paycheck. You become debt free. Women who had 20-year home loans paid off their home loans in record 4 years' time. So you get access to becoming debt free. You increase your savings by at least 25% within the course. You get clarity on your financial goals. A lot of you said, hey, I don't know how much money I will need for which goal. I don't know how much that inflated value will be. So you will get clarity on your financial goals. You will become comfortable in asking for money and talking about it with people in your life. You will learn the basics of financial planning, especially retirement planning in the course. You will become your own financial planner for the rest of your life. So that's the skill you build. You will not need anybody. You will not have to depend on anyone for the rest of your life with regard to your finances. You will build an investment portfolio independently and confidently. You will learn the step-by-step methodology to pick good quality equity mutual funds, gold, and many other investments, and you would start investing within the course on your own. So you can start on your financial success today. How it will work. So you will receive 10 video recordings to watch, learn, and implement from. So you will learn the entire system from these 10 video recordings. Bonuses, you receive 25 supplementary videos to aid your investment decisions. So all these videos are on investments only, the 25 videos. And you have unlimited access to all these 35 video recordings. Plus, you receive comprehensive worksheets with these video recordings. So you will listen to the video recordings for 15 minutes every day and then work on these sheets that you receive with the video recordings. So not only are you learning, you're also implementing the system in your life by working on the worksheets. So once you register today, you enter the Women on Wealth School like this. You will put in your login ID that you will receive on your email from us. This is how the course will look. You will enter the course and this is how each lecture will show up. So these are all the video recordings and the comprehensive worksheets will be below the first video recording. And that's not all, guys. You also get group coaching, which are 5 live sessions. So not only are you receiving these video recordings and the worksheets, you're also receiving 5 live group coaching sessions with us. So like right now, you're sitting live with us, exactly like this, live on Zoom, you will come. So what's the number one benefit of being in group coaching? Number one, you get a target date to work towards for completing the videos. So you will get a date when your group coaching is starting. You'll have to invest 15 minutes every day in watching the videos. And by the date when your group coaching is starting, by that date, you'll have to complete all the video recordings and work on the worksheets. Number two, you will bring velocity to implementation of the system. By showing up for group coaching, you implement your system further deeper. Because the focus is you altering your money life and reaching your goals. That is possible with not just learning, but deep implementation. That is what becomes possible with group coaching. Number three, you take feedback on your worksheets. So you would have worked on your sheets. You will submit them in the group coaching sessions and we will give you feedback. on how you can take them to the next level, how you could make changes to your portfolio, what you need to study more, or what you've studied absolutely right, what you've missed, which if provided can make a significant difference to your money life. Number 4, you get your queries answered. You ask your questions. So when you come live with us, you will have an opportunity to ask all the questions, clear your doubts, so that you can implement further with velocity. That's the opportunity. You experience the power of community work. So all the serious women who are serious about their financial goals coming together, working together, lot of learning from each other, peer-to-peer learning. Also, you learn from each other's questions, again, peer-to-peer learning. Also, you get an opportunity to be with the mentor live in group coaching sessions. The next online group coaching session begins on May 8th, everyone. Please write this date down, May 8th, Saturday, 11 a.m. to 12 p.m. sharp. For 1 hour, we will be meeting for your group coaching sessions. And by May 7th, you have to complete watching the videos. So you have a little over 1 month to complete all the videos and the work on the worksheets. And once your sessions begin on May 8th, we will be meeting every Saturday for 5 Saturdays every week, same time. So 5 Saturdays from May 8th, we will meet 11 a.m. to 12 p.m. That's not all. You also join your women investors community and monthly meetups. A course is never enough. What you need is sustained education. Something, an environment. You need an environment in which you can continue to use that education and thrive. Because you don't have only short-term goals. You have many long-term goals and many goals to reach. And you need an environment, a community that can help you sustain this education and actually reach your goals. And that's why you join your women investors community and the monthly meetups after successfully completing group coaching. So upon successful completion of group coaching, you get access to the community. This is inner circle. Inner circle are women who have completed the Money Gym course. You get into their chat group so that you have support on an everyday basis. It's a member-led community. So that inner circle you join, and you get the monthly meetups which are happening live. Every first Saturday, 9 a.m. to 10:30 a.m. we meet live on Zoom. You join the monthly meetups for a lifetime. What becomes possible with a thriving community like that? You get monthly meetups, you get continuous education. You ask and give support on a daily basis, and you stay on track for the rest of your life. So this is possible with a thriving women investors community. Time to get started, everyone. Investment in your core, in yourself. The original fee of this course is over rupees 1,20,000 rupees. Today, you get a special price of only rupees 30,000. This is inclusive of all the video recordings, all the worksheets, all live group coaching sessions, and a lifetime of community support, monthly meetups. Everything within 30,000 rupees. You pay a one-time fee. So you pay a one-time fee of 27,000 only, and you save 3,000 rupees further. Okay. So if you're paying in one go, you pay 27,000 rupees only if you're ready to commit to your financial future today. If you're looking for an installment plan, then this is how it works. You commit and book your seat today, right now in this webinar. You pay only 3,000 rupees in the webinar right away. And the installment plan is you pay 7,000 rupees by tomorrow, which is 29th of March. By paying the first 3,000 plus 7,000, you get access to all the video recordings and all the worksheets. So by paying the first 10,000 rupees, you get all the video recordings and the worksheets. The second installment of 10,000 rupees, you're paying by the 20th of April. And the third installment of 10,000, you're paying by the 20th of May. So we made it easy for you. Once every month, you're paying 10,000 rupees for 3 months, and you are making a lifetime of a difference to your money life. If you're paying a one-time fee of 27,000, then you're getting access to the video recordings and the worksheets right away. If you're taking the installment plan, the moment you pay the first 10,000, you're getting access to the video recordings and the worksheets to get started on. So you can Google Pay or UPI to 9818540023 at OKBiz Access. You can Paytm. You can scan this code. If you are using your debit card or credit card, then you can ask for a link and we can send you a link through which you can pay. Once you make the payment, you inform us right away in the webinar and we send you a registration form. You fill the registration form before leaving the webinar, and then you are on your way to your financial success. So it's time to commit to your financial future, altering your financial destiny. So inviting all of you to register right away, keeping the screen on for one more second. Thank you. So guys who are watching us on Facebook, just connect with us and register yourself. Send us the screenshot of your payment and we'll send you the registration form right away. Thank you. So guys who